Hey everybody, this is Gwen. Welcome back to another episode of You Can Sew It. The last episode, we made a pillow. Remember this long pillow? If you didn't see that episode, go back and look at it where you can at least get started here. This is a custom pillow. It's made and designed to go in a chair that's in my bedroom. But I wanted to kind of spice it up a little bit, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. Thanks for tuning in to this sewing tutorial. Keep watching until the end. By the time we finish, you'll be able to say, you can sew it. There's always some way you can spice it up, but this is the way I'm going to do it. I just want to make something that's going to go around this pillow, like this, and I want to make it a little tight. So, I have measured around this pillow. Let me show you. And it measured loosely around 20 inches. So I want it smaller than that. So I think I want mine to come in about 17 inches. So here's my fabric. I just have two pieces of fabric together here. Again, it's silk, and I'm going to start here, and since I want it to be about 17 inches long, I'm going to cut it about 18 inches long, so we have a half an inch on each one of them, which would make it 17. So from here to here, my handy pin again is 18 inches. So I am going to cut my fabric to be 18 inches long. And I mean, you know, this does not have to be perfect. It's your pillow. Do what you want to with it. You can do the same thing if you've made a square pillow at home. That would be very simple to do, actually. Let me cut this. I'll cut it 7 inches wide. 7 inches wide. Okay. Here goes. Let me just draw my line. Heck, people, I may have to get me a new marker. Okay, this is, of course, two pieces of fabric, so in order for them to stay together, we're going to have to pin them. Just pin in a few places. Okay, now that I have it pinned, I'm going to cut it on the line that I marked, which would give me 2 strips of fabric that are going to be 7 inches wide. I don't know what's long, I guess you might say. And 18 inches long. 7 wide, 18 long. And I'm really doing this because you don't have to even double it. I'm going to double it because because this fabric is not very thick. This is that same fabric that I've been sewing with. So here I go. Gotta turn that machine on. Uh-oh. Well, now that I've got the machine plugged up and turned on, I'm going to adjust my stitch again to about 3. That's the length. And it's in the center. So what I think I'm going to do is just sew me about a ½ inch seam and about a ½ inch over here. Okay. Now the only reason that I did that was because I wanted the fabric to be thicker. You can also, there's some things that you can buy, it's called Pellon, that you can put in between that would make a piece that you want to make is thicker. But you're going to see why I want this one to be a little bit more thicker. Okay, now I'm just going to turn my piece of fabric over just like this. And I've turned it right on that seam line. And I'm going to turn it under here too. Then I'm going to turn these in. But you know what? I think first I'm going to sew it. I just am. But I'm going to sew it on the edge. On the very edge. You just have to look at it. Don't try to go too fast. So the finished edge will be, can you see this? It's just finished like this. That's fine. Now I have to do the other side. Now I will tell you something. You could, or I could have gone ahead and pressed that before I sewed it. That's fine if that's what you want to do. I just didn't feel like I needed to do it on this pillow. But on some things you're going to definitely want to do that. So in some things you're going to want perfect. A pillow is probably not one of them, or it's not one of my priorities in a pillow. But so here I go. I'm doing the same thing to the ends. I'm folding them right on the line that I had previously sewn. And here I go. I'm going to sew right close to my other side, to the outside. The final side. Then, now that I've got that done, I wanted to put something pretty in the middle of this pillow. And I thought about a couple of different things, but I'm going to tell you why I chose the one I did. I'll show you both of them. First of all, I saw this pretty, and I think it's beautiful. I think it's very, very pretty. And I actually could sew that onto this pillow. But I was looking at my chair that I know you've seen previously, and I found this little thing, and it's gold. So I thought, no, I don't think it's as pretty as the other piece, but I think it would pick that gold fabric up in that chair, so that's what I'm going to use. So I'm going to find the middle of this piece. Yes, I'm just doing it with my fingers. I mean, just kind of make a line with your hand. And that's the center. Can you see that? And then I'm going to put this down right in the center of this fabric. And I'm going to pin it. This little thing that I'm looking at right here, I think it's leather. But it's a very, very, very thin leather. So I'm not even changing my feet on this one. Not my feet, but my needle. I'm not even changing it because it's not really that thick. So if you want to, you can just put your, put your machine needle down into this bottom piece, and you can just sew around it. If your imagination begins to take over, there's no telling what you can do with just a simple pillow. I have seen some beautiful ones. I think we are all the way around. And that flour is going nowhere, I'm telling you. Okay, now for the final thing. First of all, I think I'm going to see how that's going to fit that pillow. See, it's not coming together because I wanted it to, squeeze. So all I'm going to do, you can do it a million ways. This is just the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to sew very closely and put, well, let me show you. I'm going to do it to where if you wanted it really ugly, you could do it like this. Well, I don't want to be it ugly. So I'm going to turn it like this. Right sides together that I want to show. You can go ahead and pin it if you want to. I'm going to sew it on the back with these right sides together, just like this. That's it. Now, is this perfect? No, it's not perfect. Do I care? No, I don't care, even though it's going into my bedroom. And my bedroom is beautiful. You turn this right side out, like this. Now I have got to slip this on my pillow. Here goes. Here goes nothing. I kind of make it do that. And that's my pillow. Looks pretty good, I think, don't you? I'll have to show you inside when I go inside and show you what it looks like in my chair. Just say you bought you an 18-inch pillow. Just, whatever you bought. All right, I have a scrap here that's like 27 inches by 27, so what is that? Long. And if you want to with that square pillow, all you would have to do is turn one side in like this, turn this other side in like that, so it's just kind of finished looking. So, and then on both sides, you have to turn in like this, so you don't have any raw seams. And then, if you had a square pillow, I'm wondering what I have. I don't have anything out here square right now. But all you have to do is bring it around that square pillow. Remember, these seams have already been done. You could tie it like this. Maybe just make your knot. Something like that. Now, use your imagination a little bit. It's not going to hurt. But see, just something like that on your square pillow, people would be pretty. Nothing to it. Imagine things. Just try it. Just see if you can do it. What you can do is probably going to be very pretty. But before we go, we're going to go in. I'm going to let you see my pillow in the chair, okay? Okay, back in my bedroom. My pillow. Now, let's see how it looks in my chair. My chair. My pillow. Oh, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? I love how this piece brings out the lighter gold in that chair. I like it. Easy peasy. Use your imagination. You can do this, and it can be fun. So don't get frustrated. We're going to do a lot more things. Keep practicing. Come back with me, okay? Thanks for watching. If you found this information useful, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button. We will see you next time on You Can Sew It.